Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central.
We are live from the 62nd Annual Autorama at the George R. Brown Convention Center. Welcome to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, we talk with another dignitary. You didn't know that. I just gave you that title here at Autorama. We'll have this week's auto history, and we'll get you updated on the stories making car news this week. Howdy. Along with Mike Out of This World Mars, we need more Jeff Zekin, and a rare appearance, much needed and welcomed, the chief engineer of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show, David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong, but don't tell anybody.
Okay.
All right. And I apologize for my voice this morning because I've been a little under the weather this week, but I came out of hiding just to make sure that I infected everybody around me.
And you're doing a fine job, too, I might add.
I hope I haven't. I'm on the mend, and hopefully I'm not contagious any longer. You couldn't ask me that a couple of days ago, though. Ooh, it was bad. All right, who's our first guest here, Mr. Mars?
So joining us now is a gentleman I found around the corner from us, Mr. Bruce Fortie. Now, he has got, I'm going to let him tell you what all he's got over there and beyond, things beyond.
What you got, Bruce?
Got a 33 Ford three-window with a blown Arden that I've known since being built. I finally got a chance to purchase it a year and a half ago.
An Arden?
Arden.
What is an Arden?
Arden's a flathead with an overhead valve conversion kit.
Those over there?
I did not know that they made such a thing.
Yeah, right over there by that. Yeah, that.
When did this
right behind the black
conversion?
sign there.
Pardon me. When did this conversion take place? Was there a kit like this on the market years ago?
Those heads were developed back in the 50s by Zora Duntov and his brother.
You know, I've had an opportunity to meet Zora Duntov, have a picture with him. Very nice man, very humble man, and very talented and a tremendous engineer. Yeah. And so he developed the how does it work? Because flathead means that the valves are in the cylinder block.
It's a kit that takes the valves out of the flathead, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know exactly how it works, but it converts it to an overhead valve motor. It takes a flathead that you would get about 100 horsepower out of. Now then it's pushing about 300 horsepower. 300
horsepower, and the block still holds together, and the crankshaft journals and all of the bolts down there, all of that still work.
Yeah.
Truly amazing. And you bought it like that?
I bought it like that. I've known it since it was being built, and I always wanted it. I didn't think I could ever own it. And the guy who owned the car called me last year and told me to make him an offer on it.
And you did?
And, well, I didn't make him an offer. I told him I didn't think I could afford it. And I called him a week later and I asked him what it was going to take to buy it. He gave me a price, and I told him sold.
Very nice.
And I drive the car. I mean, it's not a trailer queen. It's driven.
And how's that engine run?
Runs great.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. I won't take it on like a long road trip. It's just not designed for that.
Right.
But I'll run it around town. I've been known to get in the car, take off, and go down to O'Reilly just to pick up a part.
I drove a flathead one time, Ford V8 flathead, and it was smooth, but it had no power.
No.
Like you said, 100 horsepower. I guess it had 100.
That's the max that you could get out of it, just about.
Yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me if this one that I drove had less than that. It was smooth, but just not a whole lot of horsepower there.
Right.
And this fixed that problem.
Yeah, it fixed the problem. It's just an expensive setup. The heads alone, a bare head's like $8,000.
Oh, my gosh. And the conversion kit? Have no clue.
I have no clue.
Because they don't make that anymore, I assume.
No, they do.
Really?
Don Ferguson out in California is redoing everything, and it's all available if you want to spend the money.
How much is the conversion kit today? Do you know?
Somewhere between $25,000 and $40,000.
Oh, that's all.
Why?
Chump change.
Why would you do that?
For the horsepower.
Different
look.
Different look. Everybody looks at that motor and thinks it's a Hemi.
Yes, that's what I thought when I looked at
it. But I have to tell them, no, it's not a Hemi. It's a flathead. And,
with a conversion.
With overhead valve conversion kit.
I'll be darned.
That any of the internals have to be changed in it at all?
No.
No. Wow. So you just pull the heads off. I guess take the valves out of it.
Valves come out of it. There's something that fills the valve holes. I don't know. I have no idea exactly how it works. I'll be honest with you.
Well, the amount of money that you spend, don't mess with it.
Right.
Well, and
drive it.
that was my question, the reliability of it, too. I mean, have you had issues with it?
I haven't had any issues with it. Well, I just told a story. I did have an issue. I had a water leak on it, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And I took it to a shop in Johnson City, Texas, called Rex Rods, and he knows those motors.
That's out by San Antonio?
Johnson City, yeah.
Johnson City, Austin.
Yeah, Austin.
Blanco
And
area.
I told him I need to find out what the water leak was, and he called me back. And he told me, he said, we found the leak. It had a cracked head. And
Now what do you do?
Yeah.
well, that's when I knew what the head cost. A bare head was $8,000. And I'm like, okay, whatever. That's what it's going to take to fix it. It's going to take to fix it. And I called him back, called Keith back, and I told Keith, I said, we can get the head. It's $8,000. He said, no, we're fixing this head. Because it's aluminum, he can weld it all up and fix it. So that's what he did.
Oh, very good.
Very good.
Saved me a bunch of money.
A bunch.
Yeah, I bet.
Wow.
Now, you've got some other stuff over there.
I got a 30 Model A four-door sedan with a small block in it. That's it's a patinaed car. I did a swap on that. I had a 38 Pontiac Coupe Pro Street car. I am not a Pro Street guy, and I didn't realize it was Pro Street when I bought it. I bought it sight unseen.
Oh.
So I had a guy offer me a swap, and I swapped him for that car.
Why don't you like the Pro Street thing?
It's just not me.
No?
Some people are Pro Street, some people aren't, and I'm not Pro Street. I'm actually more of a traditionalist. I like the old cars with the straight axles.
We can relate to that.
It's just that's the way I am. I mean, I don't have a fat tire car. They're small tires. It's a traditional type build. In fact, my new car is a traditional build, but with modern power.
Right.
And I just hadn't taken possession of it yet. Hopefully, I get it in February.
What is it?
It's another 32 three-window, but it's got a 2010 5.7 Hemi, stroke to 392 with
Of
stacked
course it
injection.
does.
Well, there's your Pro Street car.
There you go.
No, it's got the little tires on the back of it.
It's still got the skinny tires.
Yeah.
So you can light those up a whole lot easier.
Tomato.
Well, whatever. I just like the traditional cars. That silver car with the blown art, it was built by SoCal Speed Shop.
That is a pretty car. I can only see the front end of it, but I'm going to go over there and sit in it.
Yeah.
You don't know that
I
yet.
don't, and I'll be honest with you, I don't care. I have a lot of people that try to take pictures of the car, be standing behind it, and I'll open the car door and say, get in, and I'll take your picture.
Yeah, very nice.
Did you grow up around these parts?
Born and raised in Birmingham, Alabama.
Really?
Been here since '81.
Roll Tide.
Well, you got that right.
Yeah. All of my money is still going to to University of Alabama. Well, and how long have you been here?
Been here since '81.
81. Yeah. And where did you cut your teeth on these old cars?
I've always liked them. For a while, I couldn't afford them.
Right.
Finally, I got to the point to where I started buy one here, work on it, buy another one here and there.
Didn't you have some friend in high school that had one?
Oh yeah, I had all of that.
Yeah.
You know, I had my share of cars, but they were all mostly muscle cars.
Yeah.
In fact, I've still owned the car I bought brand new in '71.
Wow.
So.
And that is what?
'71 GTX 446 pack.
Well, he's one of our kind of guys. Yeah, we can relate to that. Yeah.
I like the old cars. I've always liked the three windows. I like the five windows, but I prefer the three windows.
The old Detroit steel.
Yeah. This car is a Brookville body, which everybody should know that's an all-steel car. You can't tell them apart from the originals when you set them side by side. And but I'm not a fiberglass type guy. I like the originalities.
Yeah.
My new one's the same way. It's an original Brookville body.
Nice.
We were working on that car for 7 years. And I started that car before I bought that car. If I'd known I could buy that car, I probably wouldn't have started that car.
Now, did you do your own paint?
No.
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 Hired it out.
I do the mechanicals, but as far as the interior and paint, I send that out.
Yeah.
I can paint, but no.
Not what you like.
Well, I can do it to what I like. I'm just too much of a perfectionist. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And I
Find
know,
a little spot in one and all that, and it's not just fix the spot; it's do the whole thing again.
I know a painter like that. You know him too.
I do too. Yeah, his son.
Yeah.
He's one of those kind of painters. Yeah. Mine would be run drips and errors.
That's just me. So I just have them done.
Yeah.
The car that's in California right now being done, I started it 7 years ago, and I got to a point that it was beyond my expertise. So I took it out there to friends of mine that used to be the builders of SoCal, and I told them, I said, y'all need to fix this. And after I got home, I looked and saw what I had going on in the shop. I called them back and said, y'all need to finish the car. So they're supposed to have been done for this weekend, but it didn't make it. So hopefully by February for the Grand National Roadster Show.
So what do? You have a business? You retired?
I'm retired.
Are you? From?
Transporting stuff like this all over the country in a
Oh.
2-car enclosed. I did that for 21 years
I'll be darned.
and thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah. And you wouldn't do it anymore? If I
Uh,
called you on the phone and I said, listen here, I've got a car, but I really don't trust anybody else. Would you do that for me?
I would call the guys that worked for me
Yeah.
and tell them to handle it.
Got it.
I have some people I will still do stuff for,
Yeah. You just don't know me well enough.
but I quit doing this as a living.
Yeah.
I do it for them because normally they're going where I'm going anyway.
Yeah.
So why not get paid to go where I want to go?
Yeah. Well, what do you drive as a daily driver?
I got my truck, and I've got a 2014 Charger RT, and I got a new 2021 Corvette,
Oh,
which I love.
very nice.
Yeah.
I've owned 17 Corvettes, and this is the best one I've ever owned.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you do like cruise-ins? Do you go out on the weekends and?
I drive my cars. I mean, cars are made to be driven. They're made to be driven and being appreciated and seen. I'm not a Trailer Queen guy. Now, I don't drive them in this weather. You know, it's got to be a good, nice, pretty day. Even the Vet is the same way. Unless it's a pretty day, it stays put up.
So whereabouts in town do you live?
I live in Magnolia, Texas.
Magnolia. Okay.
You know, there's this common theme going on.
Well, that's what I
here.
told him when I saw him over there. I said,
Everybody's-
everybody that's here is from Magnolia.
Magnolia.
Well, it's a little suburb, 35 miles northwest of downtown.
Well, guess
Houston.
what? It's not going to be a suburb very long.
No.
The way it's going.
It has grown.
Yeah.
When I moved out there, lived in Tomball, Texas. When I went out there, it was like 6,000 people there. I think there's like 16,000 in Tomball now.
Oh.
And Magnolia has just grown.
Yeah.
But I'm lucky, and I'm not in the city. I'm in the county. It's an older subdivision. I like it. I've got an acre and a half. So
Nice.
I'm out there with my house and my shop, and
Tinkering.
and I'm happy. My job 5 days a week is leave the house, go to the shop, be in the shop, go home, eat lunch, go back to the shop. At 7 o'clock, I go home.
Stay out of the wife's
And
way.
whether you're doing something in the shop, it doesn't matter.
Don't make any difference, but I'm always doing something.
In the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's kidding me about my wife and I. We've been married 34 years, and for 21 of those years, I was on the road. He said, now how's this work? I said, not bad. I stay in the shop all the time.
Stay
Gone
out
is-
of the way.
Yeah. You're gone as much today as you were back then.
I tell people that I am busier now than I was when I was working,
Yeah.
but I'm happier.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
My father was like that when he retired. He worked shift work in a refinery. He said, I don't know how I had time to do everything I do, but he was a lot happier, but he was a lot busier.
Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. I leave out of here the end of January to go to the Grand National Roadster Show,
Where is that?
Pomona, California. I'll be out there for about 10 days, 2 weeks. And I come back from there. I got 2 weeks to get ready for the Dallas Autorama, so I'll be at the Dallas Autorama. And then I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do a show in March or not, but then I got 3 shows in April I go to.
Your wife go with you?
Nope. It's not her thing, but she don't care if I go. We have a good relationship.
Nice.
She's fine with it.
Now you said didn't you say you were out there in California at
Just got back from California 10 days ago. I was out there for the NHRA finals. SoCal Speed Shop was out there, set up with NHRA, and set up a little show. So I took my silver car out there for display for SoCal. And SoCal asked for it, I'll do it. I also own a land speed car, so we were supposed to run it that weekend.
No, wait just a minute. Wait.
Way up.
You know, are you holding back on
Oh,
us?
by the
waiting
way,
to
I've
talk about
got
that?
I've got a
really.
jet engine rocket, by the way.
Well, we bought it last year. It's wrapped SoCal Speed Shop. SoCal keeps the car in California. I mean, there's no place here to run the car. So we did not run it but one time last year, simply because everything was canceled.
Right.
Yeah, it was wet.
Wet. I mean, I was supposed to run it that weekend. I took the car out, and it rained on Monday, and they canceled it. They said, if you want to run it at El Mirage, you better bring a boat.
So have you driven the car before?
I don't drive the car. I have a driver
Oh,
for it.
okay. I was going to ask what it was like, but
I've run those speeds, and it's thrilling, but I'm over it.
You run those speeds all the time on I-10.
not quite. But
But yeah, it's a little Model A Roadster with a small block Chevrolet, 438 cubic inch small block.
Top speed?
The record at El Mirage is 221.68, and we're hoping to smash that by 225.
For your class?
For the class, yes.
221.28.
221.68. And then at Bonneville, I think the record's 242 something. So we're going for both of them.
Good.
That's what all land speed's about, is fast as you can go,
Yeah.
break the records.
Yeah.
that's why I like the idea of it. I've never been there, but I like the idea of it that, okay, you're going to start here, and you've got as far as you want to go as fast as you could go.
Well, you've got different lengths tracks, and so you've got a section there you've got to go.
Yeah, I mean,
But
you can only go so many miles.
So
but
which one do you run? Is it a 5 mile?
we haven't run Bonneville yet.
It was
Last year was going
flooded.
to be our first year, and Speed Weeks it rained, poured it out, and they
Right.
canceled the whole season.
Right.
So we haven't been to Bonneville yet. We'll get there next year, hopefully, and go from there. See what happens.
Have you ever done anything with like Pikes Peak?
No. Did a lot of drag racing, did a lot of road racing when I was younger. This still happened. I got a phone call from SoCal. Said they're thinking about going back to Bonneville, which is where they started.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, what do we need to do? He said, well, we're looking at a car. I said, okay, fine. They gave me a price on the car. And I said, all right. I said, we got 3 things we got to resolve. Where the car's going to stay, who's going to maintain it, and who's going to drive it. I said, figure those out, call me back. Well, they called me back about 2 days later, said, we got it figured out. I said, okay, where do I need to wire the money?
I'll be darned. Yep.
Rest is history. Actually, my son and I own that car together. So
Cool.
But you know, it's a good deal if you like it. I've never been to Bonneville, but now I got an excuse.
that's what we've been trying to figure out. How can we get out there? You know, there's a couple of places we want to go, but we haven't really got a good excuse yet.
Just have to make an excuse to go to Bonneville. That's all there is to it.
Well, we can get an excuse. We got to find a sponsor so that we can afford to go to Bonneville. We've got to haul all this gear.
Well, yeah, and another thing you got to do is you got to make a decision you're going to go because you got to get your rooms real early.
Yes.
Get SoCal's number from them.
All right. Well, hey, listen, thank you very much for stopping
problem.
by. It's a
Anytime.
pleasure to talk to you. And
talking to y'all.
we'll be looking for you after the show.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank
I'm going
you.
to come by and see it.
We are, by the way, at the 62nd annual O'Reilly Auto Parts Autorama at the George R. Brown Convention Center, and we invite you to join us down here today. Matter of fact, the show is going to open in 10 minutes, and it's going to be a beautiful weather day. The rain is moving out of the Houston area. It's a great time to think about Autorama, and you can stop at the O'Reilly Auto Parts near you and get yourself some tickets through that and save yourself a couple dollars on each ticket. All right, time now for This Week in Auto History. I don't have that. Who has that?
I've got it, but I've got a little discrepancy on the.
Well, let's not worry about that. There's no
I'm just gonna do
discrepancies
it.
here. This
I'm
is
just gonna
live
do this
radio
one.
and just going to have to run
All right,
with
in
it.
1904, the history of auto theft in Los Angeles begins with the first recorded stolen car in the city.
Is there any video with this?
No,
Oh,
none,
okay.
none sent. The greater Los Angeles area has long been the hotbed for auto theft. Wild police chases that fill evening news is common now as they were in the 80s. Even as far back as 1988, L.A. residents had a 1 in 93 chance of having their vehicles stolen when this all began. Nearly 120 years of auto theft in the city of Angels become rampant. In fact, the first reported automobile theft occurred in Los Angeles on this day in 1904. The stolen car, a white white steam car, white steam car was taken from in front of the Morton Club.
Did you read this before you read it?
No, I did not. Just got it last night, late. Since that frightful night, car thefts in Los Angeles have risen to 30,000 occurrences per year. In 1965, Craig Breedlove, since that we're talking about land speed record, driving the jet-powered Spirit of America, established a new land speed record on this day in 1965 when he reached the speed of 600.601 miles per hour. And in case you're wondering, David, that's 966.574 kilometers per hour. The record run took place in Bonneville Soft Flats in Utah. Breedlove became the first person to break the 400-mile-an-hour speed limit. Now the 600-mile-per-hour barrier is the quest for speed from this point on. Gary Gablick would outdo Breedlove 5 years later when he piloted the rocket-powered Blue Flame to 622.407 miles per hour in the same location. 1996, General Motors' first production electric car, the EV1, is manufactured. However, that electric cars are all the rage again. It's fitting to revisit the EV1, originally named Impact. The car truly could have been, or was, the start of something huge for GM, had they stuck with it. 1971, Steven Spielberg.
Except it was too ugly.
Yeah, well, yeah. Steven Spielberg.
Can I just interject something?
Sure.
My buddy Dan Patrick, Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, yeah, Lieutenant Dan.
Lieutenant Dan had one of those. I don't know. He knew somebody. Then they let him borrow it. And we had met somewhere for lunch or something. And he says, hey, you want to see this car I got? Yeah. So walked out there and I thought, that is the ugliest car I think I've ever seen in my entire life. And that was the EV1. Yeah. Ugly.
Yeah, they were almost like a Citroen version.
Oh,
yeah.
Just so bad.
1971, Steven Spielberg's feature-length directional debut, Duel, we did an episode about that a few weeks ago, debuted as a made-for-TV movie. The flick starred Dennis Weaver as David Mann, a businessman commuter driving a Plymouth Valiant through the Mojave Desert on his way to meet a client. After passing a rusty, crusty 1955 Peterbilt 281, the unseen big rig driver chases the terrorized man for the rest of the film. And we all know how it ends. 2001.
How does it end?
With credits, and it says the end. 2001.
I don't remember the movie, so I had to ask.
The Fast and Furious redirects here. The franchise first film, The Fast and Furious, for the fourth film, see Fast and Furious 2009 film. For other uses, see Fast and Furious. That's what it says. Right there. See that?
Who did that?
Our friend.
Big Conrad?
Yeah.
Well, he is in California. And I know that they smoke a lot of stuff out there.
Medicinal, I'm sure.
Only.
Is that what they call it in your neck of the woods?
No, we don't.
No. They just call it moonshine over there.
Moonshiners.
Well, thank you for kind of giving me a little break there because I needed something to eat. But
there you go. Do you want a lozenge?
No, thank you. No need a lozenge. I could go for a cup of coffee, though.
I could, too.
Mars, that's going to be your challenge once you get our next
Find
guest
the coffee people.
Well, I'm hoping that
the
our next guest is standing right there, I hope.
Hey, Behrman. Hey.
He's ignoring us.
Behrman.
Yeah, he is. He's ignoring us.
Craig.
He's definitely ignoring us.
He's drinking a big thing of chocolate milk over there.
Well, it could be like a
cappuccino. Well, all you got to do is just go over there and grab him.
Yeah.
So why don't you go arrange that while I do
he's
the
probably
headlines.
Not quite ready, but we're going to go grab him.
Some of the stories making news headlines. As online used car dealer Carvana Company's share price unwinds at a fever pitch, Wall Street analysts are slashing targets and warning conditions could worsen. You know what that is? That's the world's smallest violin.
Yep.
With the company's shares spiraling down a staggering 97% this year, analysts' average price targets struggled to keep pace, despite coming down sharply. That changed this month, and in just the past week, at least 3 analysts downgraded the stock and slashed their targets, saying The combination of weakening economic conditions and the car dealer's heavy debt load could lead to more dire outcomes. Carvana shares fell for a fifth day, sinking as much as 5% to a fresh record low of $6.70 on Tuesday. Turn out the
Crash and
lights, the
burn.
party's over.
Down in flames.
Well, you know, and I don't mean to be a party pooper on them, but, you know that there's a red flag in that when they don't pay the licensing fees, that you bought the car and they don't pay the state the licensing fees, so you don't get your
TT&L. Yeah.
you don't get your tag.
But you're not making this up. You're not.
No.
You know, these stories are coming to you. This is in the general public to read and to understand.
Correct.
So it's not like we're bashing. Well, maybe we are.
A red flag comes up when you say Carvana and buying a used car.
Yeah. And we did the reviews on them too last week.
Another recall to tell you about. Ford Motor Company said it's recalling 519,000 crossovers in the U.S. over fire risks from possible cracked fuel injectors and will urge owners to have their cars inspected. Ford on Thursday said the recall covers 2020 to 2023 model year Bronco
Have you
Sport
read this?
and Escape crossovers over 3-cylinder 1.5-liter engines, including Mini, also recalled in April because an oil separator housing could crack and develop a leak that could cause an engine fire. Ford said when engines in the vehicles covered by the latest recall are operating, a cracked fuel injector could cause fuel or fuel vapor to accumulate near hot surfaces, potentially resulting in fire under the hood. Once repairs are available, dealers will update vehicle software to detect whether a fuel injector is cracked and provide a dashboard message to alert drivers. According to the National Highway Safety Administration, Ford has reported the most vehicle recalls in the U.S. so far this year, with 64 callbacks covering 8.6 million vehicles. Time now for a quick break. We'll be right back. You're on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show on iHeartRadio.
Starting to work on your Christmas calendar? Be sure to add the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In Saturday, December 17th. You'll want to attend Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition at the Loopy Tortilla in Katy, 8 to 11 a.m. It's the only place cruisers compete for Loopy's Chili Pepper trophies and other prizes. There's no charge to enter your vehicle for Best Hot Rod, Best Classic, or Best Modern Classic. Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's coolest and most unique cruise-in and is your opportunity to see the best hot rods, show cars, classics, and resto mods. And get Loopy Tortilla breakfast tacos with adult beverages. There's no entry fee and cars will automatically compete for those much sought-after custom Loopy trophies and other prizes. It happens at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10. It's the Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition, Saturday, December 17th. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show will be there too. Celebrate the Christmas season with friends and family at Tailpipes and Tacos. Saturday morning, December 17th, 8 to 11. We'll see you then, weather permitting.
Hey, Houston! America's greatest hot rod tradition is back. Thanksgiving weekend. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Autorama at the George R. Brown Convention Center. 4 action-packed days of hot rods, customs, classics, trucks, performance cars, and live music. Do not miss the Ultimate Lowrider Showcase, sponsored by Shorty's Hydraulics and the Traditional Rod Garage. Saturday only, it's the Tuner Galleria with 250 imports, JDM, and luxury cars, plus music and models. On the celebrity stage, presented by Nick's Auto Repair and Classic Car Restoration, meet Bad Chad and wife Jolene from Bad Chad Customs on Friday. Saturday, it's Dave Kindig from TV's Bitchin' Rise. Sunday, it's Danny Coker and Kevin Mack from TV's Counting Cars. Shop the swap meet and women's world all weekend. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Autorama this weekend at the George R. Brown Convention Center. Discount tickets at O'Reilly Auto Parts, part of the Summer Racing Equipment Show Car Series. See Autorama.com for more info.
The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is now part of the iHeart family. Now you'll have access to 24/7 car talk anytime you need a fix. Just download the iHeart Radio app and ask for In Wheel Time Car Talk, and there we are. Be sure to save us in your iHeart library for instant access. No matter where you are, you have the best car talk show right on your PC, laptop, or mobile device and never have to worry about finding us again. Of course, you can always get access to our video and audio streams via InWheelTime.com and your favorite podcast channel, and all of this is free to you. From the iHeart Radio app, you'll not only hear our Saturday morning live show, but the best shows of the past, updated weekly. Never miss a minute of up-to-date new car reviews, pre-owned reviews, Conrad's Car Clinic, informative interviews, automotive news, and the most fun car talk show on the planet. Just download the iHeart Radio app, search for In Wheel Time Car Talk, save it to your library, and with a tap of the icon, you'll be in touch with your favorite car talk team. In Wheel Time Car Talk, streaming now on iHeart.com/In Wheel Time Car Talk. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.